Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with the brilliant Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now in the previous video we cut down a shuttle so that it would fall on a bunch of sliverfangs that were blocking our path to the data centre. We cut down the shuttle, it squashed 2 of the sliverfangs, but unfortunately one survived, so we had to get into a bit of a scuffle with that bad boy and kick its butt. After defeating the Sliverfang, we went into the data centre hoping to find a backup of GAIA, but unfortunately it wasn't there. So we spoke to Varl. Varl mentioned that I used to speak to a guy called Sylens back in Zero Dawn, and he used to know a lot of stuff about the old world, so he might know where there's a backup of GAIA. So we've now come back to Meridian so we can speak to some of the leaders of Meridian and see if they know the location of Sylens. But we've arrived here and one of the leaders of Meridian has told me that the Spire from the first game, Horizon Zero Dawn, where Hades was, who awakened all of those weird war machines, it has started showing signs of it being reactivated. So we're just going to check out this Spire, and then once that's done, we're going to start chatting to some of the people in Meridian and see if anybody knows where Sylens is or what we need to do. So let's get straight into things. Sorry for talking so much, but I like to keep you all updated with the story because this is a very story-heavy game. And if you didn't watch the previous video, you might not know what's going on. So I like to keep you all updated with the story and that.
I could pull this thing out of it. What? Transmission.
Well, that can't be good.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
I gotta be honest with you, if you saw the final cutscene in Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, you will know very much that Sylens was a naughty boy. He was a very naughty boy. I think he took Hades, didn't he? Didn't he take it away somewhere else? Am I supposed to come up here? I can't remember how we climb up.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, more confusing controls to do climbing in this game. Alright. I think we're supposed to go this way. That's a big spire. Oh dear. It keeps telling me the controls over and over again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I suppose it's because we're still on the prologue.
There we go.
Steady.
Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now.
Lovely. I think you were supposed to use your focus to know that, but I've already done it before, so I knew what to do. Oh, Aloy, what kind of jump was that? Oh, what'd you do that for? I've already told you I don't like doing the climbing in this game, and now you're making me do more of it. What'd you do that for? Oh, come on. You didn't even attempt to jump. Jesus. Oh, fuck's sake. My God. That was a terrible jump. Maybe I was supposed to have done a run and jump. Oh no, we had to press X twice, that's why. Okay, that's my fault then. Of course it was your fault, BwolfTheWolf.
He gave me Sylens. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that?
Because
If I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down.
Hades promised him everlasting knowledge about the old world, and Sylens has got a boner for our time for some reason. I'm not sure why. Our time is shit. I think this future looks better to me. Big machines walking around and stuff. But yeah, he's obviously saved Hades because he wants all that information.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Karja will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those GAIA backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress.
Oof.
So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and to learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
Jesus. The shade. Don't have it, Aloy.
There's no other choice.
Yeah, because they spoke a lot about the Forbidden West in Zero Dawn, about it being a dangerous place you don't want to go to.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
I don't think we want to let them know, to be honest. Alright, well, I'm back with some bad news. Every time you see my red hair, you know there's going to be bad news. I'm sorry. I never bring good news, do I?
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
Why'd she look at Varl when she said that?
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick, better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Oh, hell yeah! Is that a little tiara?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Obtained the champion's spear.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
The master override is what allowed us to like control machines, wasn't it? What allowed us to like ride on the broadheads and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, if you want to get rid of your headpiece, actually I'm going to do that right now. If you want to get rid of your headpiece, if you come onto settings, it might be on visual. Or is it on just general? Show headpiece, there you go, turn it off. I recommend, well, I don't, it's up to you. Depending on the armor set you're wearing, you probably want to have show headpiece off. Because some of the flipping headpieces are very over the top and they make Aloy look very weird. So I'm going to have it turned off. I like to see her. I like seeing her long, majestic red locks anyway. But before we speak to all of these characters, we can have a chat with some familiar faces from Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to quickly go up to the workbench and we're going to upgrade our spear, I think. But if I remember correctly, I think the Sun King, I swear in the first game he had the hots for Aloy, like he proper fancied her. I might be imagining that though.
There, the workbench.
I remember him. I don't remember her, but I definitely remember him though. Because we spent a lot of time in Meridian, because you had the Sun Carja, which were like the main Carja, the normal people, and then you had like a traitor group called the Shadow Carja, if I remember correctly, and I think they like worshipped. I can't remember, they were like another villain in the game. I don't think they were to do with Sylens. I think he was like his own antagonist. But I think he had this other like faction of Shadow Carja. I can't remember what they were doing, but they were doing something bad as well. To do with the machines, if I remember correctly. Now, I should have played Horizon Zero Dawn before we played this again. Should have done like another playthrough. Sweet.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Yeah, that's a new addition to this game that makes melee combat a lot more fun, where you can charge up this like optional power and then just go to town on people. I think you charge it up by shooting weak spots or something like that. I can't remember. You'll find out later on anyway.
Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
So I'd be going even if you didn't give me your blessing. The Shadow Carja. We might as well see what they're going to say about this.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Yeah, you're blushing, mate. I saw that, yeah.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Lovely. Very nice. Okay, should we have a chat with anybody else? Obviously we should chat with the Sun King.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Aloy.
I mean, apparently it's been 6 months, which kind of answers my question. I think in like part 2 of this playthrough I mentioned that Varl had grew his beard very quickly. But apparently it's been 6 months, so it's not been that quick.
But we pushed through.
But I guess we should speak to the Sun King.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Aloy. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Yep. I got a statue of Aloy over there. Lovely. You alright, Sun King? How you doing, mate? Your fiery redhead is back.
It's really coming along.
just shoot him away. Fuck off.
Sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Alright, well, I have to go.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Ah. Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Ah. It's a nice thought. Should we be nice? I don't want to be. Are you kidding? That's just being a dick. You can't do that with someone like, you know, basically asks you out. You're just being a cock. Now is not the time, I guess. Now's not the time. Yeah, I can't be flirting with him. that might be very flirty. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with now's not the time.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool.
Oh, no, you're not a fool, mate.
It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
I'm sorry, Avad. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like a dick now. I'm not going to bother talking to her. I think it's just a kid that wants to talk to me. I don't even know who that kid is. I ain't got time to talk to no kids. I'm busy. Alright, come on. Let's start heading towards where we got to go to. Where was it we're going to? The beacon light or something for an embassy to try and solidify our truce with the Tanakh. Okay.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
You said that in a very bitchy way, you did, mate. They're not my friends. They are my acquaintances.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tanakh, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
I gotta be honest with you. Varl looks like a black version of this kid I really, really hated at school. It annoys the hell out of me. Oh man. Yeah, he really does. He looks like a black version of this kid Liam I used to fucking hate. Oh man, it's so annoying. Sorry Varl, it's not your fault mate, but damn. Oh. I knew she was going to do that. It was bloody obvious. As soon as he said a couple of days hard riding will get us there, she was like, what? I don't want to bring you. You talk too much. You talk more than Beowulf. I'm going to get a copyright claim for this music, ain't I? If Sony, if you're watching this Sony, don't please, just don't do it. There you go, that's the prologue. Man, fucking hell, nearly 4 videos just for the prologue. Because Herman Holst didn't lead this game, didn't like do the story for this one because he got promoted to Worldwide Studios guy, didn't he? Let me just if we're going to get a copyright claim, might as well make it worth it. I remember that bit. We got locked in the middle in a cage, didn't we, by the Shadow Carja. It's so beautiful. Oh look, she's arrived in England. Oh look, a Thunderjaw and a couple of stupid watchers. Ah, Keely New One's gonna like this. She loves a bit of snow. Man. Fucking yes. Man, Gorilla. Give yourselves a pat on the back, Gorilla. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
Stop causing trouble with the locals, Aloy. You've only just got here.
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
See a little smile on her face there, a little cheeky smile.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
Alright, so I'm going to be going with him then, I guess. Oh man, look at the colours!
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priest's most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey!
Man, Aloy's a savage in this game.
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Man. Alright, I'm going to have to end the video now, Wolf. Man, look at these fucking visuals. Oh, mate, I'm going to be fully erect in a minute. Alright, thanks for watching, Wolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time, we got a lot of stuff we need to do. Like, share, and join the pack today.